Hello and welcome to another episode of Tactics Tuesday. Alright, let's get some brain training in, guys. Let's do this. Probably 5 is good. And as always, feel free to pause the video if you need more time. Alright, let's jump into it here. Okay, black to move. What is being threatened here? I'm actually not sure. If I take this bishop, pawn takes, rook check, followed by queen d1. Okay. But bishop e7 runs into queen b8. Is that a problem? Maybe I can just tuck in here, or is bishop e7 my only move? Bishop e7, queen b8. Sorry. Bishop e7, queen b8, king c6. Looks questionable. But then after king c6 there's no checks. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, for some reason I wasn't seeing that. There's just no checks here. Okay. Let's jump into another one here. Okay, so we're white here. Currently black is threatening checkmate. So that's probably important. So queen e5 forces a queen trade, but that rook and pawn in-game seems equal, so that's probably not the tactic. Perhaps I need to go rook e3 with the idea of just mating black here. Rook e3, queen g1, and then I have king g3. It's hard to say. And then if pawn takes, king h4 seems to be worth a try. Oh, I can just... Okay. So instead of giving this check, black could have given this check and then instead of taking, and then I just march the king to g3. If pawn takes, then I go king h4. His queen is on g1 and he's out of checks. Meanwhile, this queen and rook attack on the king is still going to happen. Okay, let's jump into another one here. Okay, white to move here. So is rook e5 appropriate, or I'm not seeing a better move than rook e5. Say rook e5, rook d3, bishop e4. I don't know. There's also back rank issues. So interesting. So black just has to give up material. And yeah, just take. Okay, what was the other line I was looking at? Something along these lines and something like that. I mean, well, I guess this isn't even necessary since that would just be mate. So, okay. Yeah, there was just too much there for black to deal with. Alrighty, black to move here. It's always nice to look at forcing moves first, so queen check. Queen h6, queen h3. Queen h6, queen h3, queen f4, check, queen g3, rook h1. Yeah, that seems to be enough. Okay. Ah, okay. Interesting. So, what is the idea here? So, check. Check. So rook f2 check, rook takes, queen takes, queen g2. Not really seeing a good continuation. Do I have something along the lines of rook h1 check, king takes? No, I'm not seeing anything great there either. What about queen f3, threatening rook h1? Seems like it may be okay. So queen f3, queen f3, queen g2. Yeah, I'm not really seeing a good continuation here. Okay, this rook is not defended. So is there a way to attack this rook? Okay, so okay. Right, so that last little tidbit of a thought, that little portion of a thought, was the key to why I decided to go forward with queen f3. So, like I said, the one idea behind queen f3 is I'm threatening this mate, but I had to figure out what to do after queen g2, and the answer is, well, if you guys want to pause, you can go ahead. But the answer after queen g2 is actually queen d1. So this would be the, and really there's no way to stop this. I mean, you know, if queen h3, this is still a mate. Well, rook h1, the queen will have to sacrifice itself. So right, this is what I had to see. And because of that, white just decides to sacrifice the queen a little bit earlier. Okay, let's get into the last one here. White to move. I can just take this. What is the material count? So we have 2 minor pieces. Oh, we have 2 rooks, bishop and a knight versus... Okay, so the problem with taking this is I run into knight f3, so that's probably not a fun thing to deal with. What about... Okay, so knight h5, and what? Knight h5. I'm threatening mate. So knight h5. The line I'm looking at is something like knight h5, g6. Then I get into f5. If I can take this knight, this bishop is hanging, but that's playing a little bit of wish chess because black obviously has moves in between there. So knight h5, g6, knight f6. Maybe, white can just, or sorry, black can just move the queen out of this pin. But there's still this rook. Maybe. Okay, let's go ahead and try this here. Well, is there anything more forcing? Wait a second. No, I can take this bishop. So if I take this bishop, yeah, I don't know why I missed this. I can actually take this. Okay, so I was scared of this, but I have this. So, yeah, this is fine. Is this what happened in the game here? Yeah, this is actually what happened in the game. So I totally missed that I could take this. Calculation is good. Try and calculate it out if you can. Otherwise, you might miss certain things like that. Okay, so that'll do it for this episode of Tactics Tuesday. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Feel free to leave some comments, questions, or suggestions. I definitely appreciate it, and I appreciate everyone who's been watching so far, liking, even sending me some friend requests on chess.com. I definitely appreciate it. Alright, catch you guys next time. Thanks. Bye-bye.